Welcome to the newsroom. Today we're talking about Nikola versus NIO. Which one's going to make us more money in the long term? Let's dig in. So we got two companies, both EV companies, both very hot right now. We want to know which one should you put your money into, or if you're already in a position, which one should you add into? Let's compare. Also, stay till the end of the video because I'm going to give price targets for both stocks, Nikola and NIO, where I think these stocks will be on December 31st. All right, so right here we have the two vehicles. We got the Badger and we have the ES8 for NIO. Which one do you like better? It's up to you. I mean, they are two different trucks. One's an SUV, one's a pickup. You know, the ES8 is competing with the Model X on Tesla's side, and the Badger is competing with the Ford F-150. So they both have good positioning in the marketplace to compete and make a splash. Let's dig into the stocks. Nikola is trading at $54.97 and NIO is trading at $14.74. So you get NIO a lot cheaper if you like to buy cheaper stocks. Market capitalization, the value of the company, Nikola is trading at $19.8 billion and NIO is trading at around $13 billion. So again, you may think, oh, Nikola's worth more, they're probably a better company. Not necessarily. NIO is trading at less, doesn't mean it's a worse company, it means there's more upside. That's how I look at it. Glass is half full. All right, let's look at the cost comparison. So I had to do a little bit of research to figure out what the Badger is going to cost because it's not really set in stone yet. If you saw an actual physical price, put in the comments. But from what I found, it's going to range anywhere from $60,000 to $90,000, maybe based on different upgrades, different trims, things like that. The NIO ES8 is going to be at $67,000. So both around a more high-end priced vehicle. All right, so now let's look at how many vehicles they're selling. Which one's better, Nikola or NIO? People that are investing in Nikola right now might be chuckling, and I'm going to explain why. Nikola has 0 sales. 0. So as far as sales for NIO, 2018 they had 8,000 cars sold. 2019 they had 29,000 cars sold, and so far in 2020 14,000 cars sold. And remember, we're in the middle of the year and we got hit with the Rona, so their numbers could have been a lot better. I'm not blaming them on that number. We're only halfway through. This number could be 30,000. They might be able to beat last year, which I think they will do. So they have a total of 51,000 cars sold as far as all the way up until June of this year. All right, so right here we're looking at both companies on the same chart. We have Nikola in yellow and NIO in blue. As you can see, Nikola had the more aggressive run up percent-wise, came down harder. But if you look to the right in this box, let me draw the box here. In this green box, they're actually leveled out in the same area. NIO has had a more consistent growth, solid, strong growth, not as rapid up and down like Nikola has. Nikola has been all over the board. So they actually met at the same range, which is very interesting. When I did this comparison, I was like, huh, they're actually following each other. So now it's actually a head-to-head race starting as of today. So which direction are these two going to go? As of right now, NIO is slightly above by like 50%. NIO's at 468% from the bottom, and Nikola is at 414%. That's very interesting to see these two side by side, and it's a really tight race as to which one is going to get where. Let's look at some of the stats of the vehicles, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a technical analysis on both. All right, 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds, 980 foot-pounds of torque, 906 horsepower, 600-mile range. It all sounds incredible, but anyone could rate that. Here's the stats on the NIO. The range, 580, 4.9 seconds in 0 to 100 for kilometers, wheelbase. And the interior on the NIO is actually really nice. Like, it looks like a, regular modern car, sleek. And guess what? These are real photos. And the car just looks good. It's a nice looking car. I mean, it's a typical looking SUV. I'll admit the Badger does look better, more futuristic for an electric vehicle. But NIO's killing it in terms of sales and growth. Each year they're getting bigger and bigger. So I popped all these stats up on a spreadsheet. Last year, NIO sold 29,000 cars. Tesla sold 367,000 cars last year. Okay, Well, they sold a lot more, which is justified why their market cap is $277 billion versus NIO's $13 billion. Now, if we match the cars sold, we're going to get a market cap for NIO that's different than Tesla. Is it more or is it less? If it's more, it's overvalued. If it's less, it's undervalued. So I did the numbers. I crunched the math. $160 billion. NIO is undervalued. Now, I understand that nothing is really identical. There's different profit margins, different cars. There's a lot of different variables that don't line up to give an accurate number. It's guesswork. I understand that, but it's something I want to mention and look at. So, if they sold the same amount of cars, you would think both EV companies selling cars, they should be valued around the same. They're not. Just wanted to mention that. And that shows you the direction that NIO can possibly head to. Of course, there's many variables, such as the company just has to continue to steadily grow at this rate, and Rona has to go away. So if you stayed till the end of the video, you're curious to know my price targets for these two companies as of December 31st, where they will be. So let's look at NIO first. I could see this stock on December 31st being at $25 per share. And that may be conservative. It just may be. But that's a 65% profit still. So, I mean, that's a nice come up if it continues to grow in that direction and nothing bad happens. As far as Nikola, their chart doesn't look as great. It's not consistent growth. It has had its sell-off. Maybe that's good if you're looking to get in. Where can this one go? I'm seeing a price target of 60. You're not wowed. I get it. But just because they don't have vehicles, I'm a little skeptical about it. I'm kind of pulled back and kind of just like watching. Not investing in this one. I want to invest in a company that I feel super confident about. This company looks good on their website, but not in terms of their financials. Like, I want to see actual sales every quarter. I want to see a vehicle. I want to drive it. And you can't do that. And I'm not saying that this stock cannot go higher or lower. It could do something like this. It could hit 90 before it comes back down. It could just go low and then come high. It can make these moves. So if the stock moves drastically up 10% tomorrow, don't say, you didn't color. December 31st, those are my price targets. We're going to come back to that in the comments. Post where you think the stocks will be December 31st. And then we're all going to come back. We're going to look at it. We're going to laugh and have a good time. Okay, so to wrap it up, who won? Let's see. So NIO wins in growth potential. They have a lot more room to grow. NIO wins in sales because they have them. And NIO wins in technicals just because it's consistent, slow climbing growth rather than this rapid, crazy roller coaster. Nikola wins because it's an American company. Right now, I don't know if you've noticed, but if you're a Chinese company, you're getting attacked. America is trying to separate, bring more jobs to America, less outsourcing. Also, Nikola is worth more currently. I mean, I was kind of really reaching for that one. Overall, NIO's the clear winner just because mainly Nikola doesn't have any sales or products. And that's it. If you invest in them, great. If not, okay. Don't invest with money that you're not willing to lose or you're not comfortable with losing. That's important as well. Just like if going into a casino, I leave my wallet in the car. I'll bring 10 bucks in. I'm not going to bring 500 in because I'll blow it. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to retire young. What stock is going to make us more money? If you want to invest, what's going on with the sun? Jeez, Cloud, just cover it. These are just third world problems with the newsroom. It won't cover the sun. Just cover it. And Cloud ain't giving me the assist. Unreal. It's unreal. This is the problem with the newsroom. Every time I go to shoot videos in the newsroom, I get the sun glare. The sun, it's killing me. Look at the screen. It's blown out. I look like Casper. There you go. Come on, Cloud. Come on. You gotta wait for the cloud to cover it up. All right, moving on. Wait. Fuck.